Tonight on RBT.
Please, mister, please.
What size drinks were they?
Double Scotch.
Feel free to start blowing whenever you like.
Oh, they didn't stop because they didn't want to get caught.
We just decided we'd have a couple of beers and come home and watch the football.
Out of the car, please. Why did you swap drivers? Stay there, don't move. Stop. This time I'm going to place you under arrest.
It's Sunday evening in Tweed Heads, and officers Lavin and Lanyon are on patrol.
Over the last 2 years, we've actually detected over 1,000 drink drivers each year. So we'll be going out tonight and doing our RBTs and looking for anything else that the motorists are doing wrong.
They soon pull over a car driving without headlights.
Oh, he's just realised and put them on. How you going?
Good day, yeah, going.
All right, just a random breath test. Have your licence here, thanks?
Yeah.
What are you driving without your lights on for?
I just pulled up the other side and I didn't want to blind anybody with the traffic lights, and I had side lights on, so... Excuse me, sir.
The problem was you were driving up with the traffic lights and didn't have them on. Any alcohol to drink tonight?
I had a glass of wine with tea.
Just the one?
Yeah.
How long ago was tea?
Not very long ago, actually.
56-year-old Philip is a volunteer cook for the elderly and he's just finished work.
All right, what I need you to do is take a deep breath and blow into this in one breath gently until I tell you to stop. No, don't need to grab hold of it. Feel free to start blowing whenever you like. Stop. Well, at this point in time, you failed the breath test, you're under arrest, and come back to Tweed Heads Police Station for a further test.
Where do I park this in the
You
dog?
can park it right where it is here, just turn it off. Leave the window down a little bit for your dog's benefit.
Reluctantly, Philip leaves his dog Cherry in the car as he's taken back to Tweed Heads Police Station for further testing.
Stay in there, dog.
Just get you to put your hands on the back of the car there. Just got to give you a quick search before you hop into the car, right?
Oh, I can't smell too much alcohol, but then it is a windy night, but he certainly does look well affected by some form of intoxicant.
Police have set up on the Cumberland Highway and they spot a driver pulling up short of the RBT van.
How long ago was your last drink?
I don't know, really, about an hour or half an hour, or I don't know.
Okay, what I need you to do for me, sir, is take a deep breath, blow into the tube until I'll hold it, blow into the tube until I say stop. One deep breath, blow until I say stop, okay? Ready? Go. Last chance.
Oh,
Constant breath until I say stop.
okay.
Okay? Big breath, breathe in, blow. Blow. Too late. You're under arrest, okay? You're going to be taken up for a breath analysis, all right?
Oh,
You just throw some handcuffs on
Yep.
it, put it in the car.
put your hands in the back.
Barco has been out celebrating with family at the Assyrian Club. After failing 3 times to give a reading roadside, he's placed under arrest and taken back to the RBT van. It could be a simple mistake or a stalling technique. Either way, Barco's night is far from over.
Please, mister, please. With the jack, please. Please, Nazulu.
No, he's going with me, all right? He's just going, listen, just up the road, okay?
30 minutes.
Half an hour.
No,
Half an hour.
Okay.
No.
Barco's relatives are recent refugees from Iraq, and the language barrier is causing distress over what should be a straightforward police procedure. It's a rainy Friday evening, and Senior Constable Cousins and Sergeant Rudd have a long night ahead.
Tonight for us, we're on the lookout for people perhaps driving whilst having consumed too much alcohol.
In the middle of their RBT duties, An urgent call for help comes over the radio from Maitland Police.
C10 radius advising heading up to the pursuit.
Police have pursued a stolen ute for almost 100 kilometres and it needs to be stopped. During the 60-minute pursuit, they've successfully blown 2 tyres using sharp metal road spikes.
We have no spikes, we've used our spikes. Can you get us another car to that end so we can block both lanes?
As officers Rudd and Cousins reach the chase convoy, they find themselves stuck at the back of the line.
The pursuit's only travelling at 30 kilometres an hour, so we're trying to scoot around the back streets to get in front of it, to give us ample opportunity to set up for it to spike it a third time.
You also have spikes on board?
Yes, we do, Ray. We're trying to get around him now.
Correct, thank you. Where you going to fill up?
Yeah, copy. We're going through the back streets.
All their driving skills come into play as the officers brace themselves for this ride through the slippery back roads.
Just confirming for all vehicles, the pursuit is now southbound on the Dairy Road.
Straight ahead. What's your call? I reckon there's a driveway just here.
Finally, they leapfrog the ute. They have to act fast to end the pursuit before someone gets hurt. With the ute now running on 2 flats, it's vital police get the spikes in the right position to disable another tyre. This driver is refusing to stop, and officers are certain he must have something else to hide.
Evening, how are you?
It's the start of the weekend in suburban Newcastle.
Let me see, how you going?
Not bad, buddy. Yourself?
Good, good. Just been stopped for reading roadside testing. I've been a highway patrol officer now for 12 years. And in that time, it just seems to be a continual flow of drink drivers. It doesn't seem to really abate at all. And it is frustrating. You know, every Friday, Saturday night particularly, you're going to catch people. And they don't really have any regard for other people on the road.
Tonight is as busy as ever for officers as bar attendant Lyndall pulls into the line.
So you've had no alcohol this evening?
Yes, I have. I've just knocked off work and I've had 2 beers.
How long ago was your last one?
Just now.
Just now? All right, what I could do, I'll give you 15 minutes to wait, okay, because you might still have mouth alcohol. So what I could do, yep, we'll move your car in behind the police car there and I'll come to speak in about 15 minutes. Okay? Yeah, there's a slight smell of alcohol, and with the eyes being glazed, that sort of thing, a little bit bloodshot, there's a good chance that, yeah, she's over. Okay, Lyndall, just get you to take a deep breath for me, blow into the tube, okay, and I'll tell you when to stop, okay? All right, where you going? Stop, that'll do.
Lyndall's decision to drive after having a few beers may have come at a price.
Okay, Lyndall, you've returned a positive reading. Okay, so you're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis.
Just pop your belt on there for us too, thanks.
Philip, the volunteer cook, is heading back to the station in Tweed Heads.
Where were you drinking it tonight?
Fun.
Where were you drinking it?
I just had a drop of wine with tea, you know, and I'm care with somebody. And you got to do all that hitting, so there you go.
He's blown more than double the legal limit roadside, despite claiming to have had only 1 glass of wine with dinner.
It's either a bit of a fabrication on his part or it's a very big glass, judging by the roadside reading we got. It'll be subject, obviously, to the result of the test that he's in there now, undergoing.
Where did you have your last drink at?
It was a private tea, actually.
And how many drinks did you have?
Well, it'd be hard to say, actually, because they're just half wine and soda.
Half wine and soda?
Yeah,
that? How many
soda water.
How many glasses of half wine and soda?
Just 2, maybe 3.
Philip's memory of his evening appears to be improving, and as a cook, food is never far from his mind.
And food consumed while drinking?
It was a homemade chicken, cheese and potato pie with tarragon and onion and all that sort of stuff, you know. Yeah, it was really good all in that one. You boil the chicken, you chop it up, shred it, debone it. Of course, you have to slice the potatoes very fine on the potato slicer and slice cheese already and layer it and then cook it, and that's it. That's what you do.
But now dinner is over, Philip is hoping he's not.
Must warn you that fail to comply with this request may be an offence. Basically, all that means is I just want you to blow into this for me.
We're going to give it a go here and see how we go.
I'm going to give it a go. Okay, I'm just going to hold this up to your mouth.
Who wants to be in
I'll hold it up to your mouth. So just blow into the tube until I tell you to stop.
Unfortunately for Philip, there's no large cash prize up for grabs tonight.
I'll analyse that sample for you.
In Smithfield, Barco pulled up short from an RBT site, and he's now under arrest for failing to provide a roadside breath sample.
Mister, please. With the jack, please. Please, Nazilo.
Barco's worried about his relatives who he's had to leave behind in the car.
I have been here for about 18 years, you know, but for them, it looked like it's different for them, you know.
He's been drink driving?
I'm worried just because they are in the car and they don't know what's happening, you know, because they have been here just, I think, 1 year.
What size drinks were you consuming? What size drinks were they?
Double Scotch.
Double Scotch in the little glass?
Yeah, small glass, with the Coke and ice.
And how many do you think you had?
Probably 2 or 3, something like that.
Did you have anything to eat whilst you were drinking?
Yeah.
And what did you have, sir?
Kebab and pizza and a little bit of dancing as well.
Good exercise.
Yeah. Can I drive later on or?
Depends on the reading.
Oh, okay.
If you're under 05, yes. If you're over, no.
So if I'm under 05, so I don't get any book?
Nah.
Okay.
Having already failed to do a breath test by the road, this is Barco's final chance, or he will automatically be charged with high-range drink driving.
Deep breath and blow until I say stop. Ready? Go. That'll do it. Terrific. The machine will now analyse your breath and we'll get a result.
Just advising you heading up to the pursuit.
On the outskirts of Newcastle, Senior Constable Cousins and Sergeant Rudd are diverted from RBT duties to join the pursuit of a stolen utility. Theirs is the only car left in the convoy with road spikes on board, so they have to act fast. Even with 2 flat tyres, this driver refuses to stop.
We just passed the spike. It appears like it was unsuccessful.
The 2 left tyres have disintegrated, and with bare rims slicing through the road, the tearaway driver somehow manages to avoid the spikes. But officers Rudd and Cousins are not giving up.
Copy that radio. We're just coming around the upper chute now. We're just going to creep past.
They get permission to move out in front of the convoy and quickly scoot past in order to redeploy the spikes.
Nail and go past him, mate. C10 radio, we're around, coming to the roundabout now, go back to set up again.
Just be aware, pick up 210's ready to deploy the spikes again. He's about a couple hundred metres in front of you. You can just back off a little. About 100 metres away. Successfully got that final fire. That retail is going down.
The spikes work, and as a 3rd tyre disintegrates, the ute loses traction and grinds to a halt.
Can you confirm the vehicle has stopped? That retail is going down.
As officers rush forward, they're shocked to find the driver and 2 passengers are just kids.
How old are you? I got a phone on me and you can ring my mum.
Yeah, I got your phone. You got anything else on you? Any nerves, any sharp?
No.
You got anything on you?
The driver is a 15-year-old boy. His 2 passengers are a 15-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy claiming to be 9.
Mate, just stay calm, all right? Just stay calm.
No, please don't.
Just jump in the back there for me, mate, okay?
No,
Listen, just jump in the back for me. Hey, just put your feet up.
Hop in there, mate. We got one in our truck, though.
The owner surveys the damage to his 4-wheel drive and what little is left of his wheels.
I got a phone call off a mate and we followed the car and then rang the police, and we've been following it since Singleton, so we've been following it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, they didn't stop because they didn't want to get caught. They didn't want to get in trouble. It's the normal way. They look like kids.
Someone broke into the house, stole the car, And yeah, all it's done is made my family, my wife and my kids unsafe at home.
I don't think they really see the repercussions of how dangerous it is to have police chases, especially in this weather. It's not a good night to be having chases.
In Smithfield, Barco's been brought to the RBT bus after failing to provide an adequate roadside breath sample.
Deep breath, and blow until I say stop. Ready, go.
After admitting to drinking a couple of double scotches, Barco is anxious about the outcome of his test.
The machine will now analyse your breath and we'll get a result in a minute or so. Machines return a reading of 0.050. Which is low range, okay? Well, you'll have to attain 4, okay? And you are, the limit is 0.5, and you're on it. You've got to stay under 0.5. 0.49, good. 0.5, not so good. All right? So what's going to happen now is I'm going to prepare some paperwork for you to attend Fairfield Local Court in 3 weeks.
So I'm 0.5.
0.5, you're right on the limit that you have to stay under. Okay?
Oh my God.
All right?
Thank you very much.
Care, but
okay.
please don't drive tonight.
No, no, I already called my wife.
All right. It just goes to show that by attending a party and just having what you think is a couple of drinks can still put you over the limit.
Hi. In Newcastle, local bar attendant Lyndall had a few drinks with her husband after work.
Stop, that'll do. Okay, Lyndall, you've returned a positive reading. Okay, so you're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis. All right, so what I get you to do, just take the keys out of the car for me. We're only going to go over here to the bus. We're going to conduct a further test in the bus, all right? No worries, just come over this way with us.
I have no baby tonight, and my husband was there, and we just decided we'd have a couple of beers and come home and watch the football.
Lyndall has another 15 minutes observation period before her next breath test. And she's beginning to recall that she's had more to drink than she first thought.
I had 4. They were middies of 4X Gold.
Okay, Lyndall, because of your positive roadside breath test, you're now required to submit to a breath analysis. I'll hang onto the tube, you take a deep breath, blow as hard as you want, and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, stop. That'll be it. Okay, it takes a couple of seconds to give us a reading. Linda, you've returned a reading at 0.065, which puts you in the low range. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. If I'd waited maybe before I drove instead of just having the last beer before I left, I'd probably be fine.
Even though Lyndall blew low range, her chances of having an accident were twice that of a person under 0.05.
Being a bar attendant, she does have some idea of alcohol consumption. However, I think she possibly thought she was maybe right, but in the back of her mind, I think she was thinking that in 2 hours, 4 mid-strength beers.
Volunteer cook Philip has been pulled over for drink driving in Tweed Heads.
You all right? Yeah, of course I am. Either we got a certificate of merit or a charge sheet coming up here, one way or the other.
So just blow into the tube until I tell you to stop. So go, keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop now. Philip, this instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and it displays a reading of 0.105 grams of alcohol per 100 millilitres of blood.
Oh, there you go. There's no arguing with it, but you can't argue with the facts. Game over.
A suspended licence means that Philip will be unable to cook for his elderly clients.
Who cares about old people? Nobody, mate. There's a piece of black and white paper that says there that I ain't doing it.
He's the one that drove with the alcohol in his system. So perhaps as he's looking after these older people, he might have been a bit more responsible in what he does to ensure that he can maintain providing that care for them.
Philip's main concern now is getting his beloved dog Cherry home. Philip received a $600 fine and was disqualified from driving for 9 months. Barco received a 12-month good behaviour bond and no fine. Lyndall was found guilty of low-range drink driving, but no conviction was recorded. The case of the Juveniles and the stolen utility is ongoing. Next week on RBT.
Do you think normal people drive around like that?
1 can of bourbon.
Is that all you've had today? Sure.
Not my fault, all right? I never had nothing to drink. I'm not over the limit.